This morning I'm here on the banks of the Yarra River in the beautiful city of Melbourne, and you're going to have to take my word on that because it is so cold and so foggy here that you can barely even see the city in the background. And what I was going to do this morning was give you an excellent tip on warming up and warming down, right? But I've completely changed my mind because now that I'm out running, I've thought of something even better and possibly even, well, maybe not more important, but if you don't get this bit right, then the warm up, warm down is kind of completely irrelevant. And the tip this morning is all about how to trick yourself. And what I mean by that is, what's happened this morning is I was actually going to cheat a little bit this morning because I'm in a little bit of a rush. So I was just going to come down here for the shortest little run, just long enough to give you a tip. And then I was going to sort of bugger off, to be honest. But now that I'm out running, I just don't want to stop. I want to go and do my whole run. And that's the tip, because I use this technique quite often. This morning it was accidental, but sometimes when I don't feel like going for a run, but I know that I probably should and that I'll feel better if I do, what I do is I decide in advance that I'm just going to go for a really short run. Even though I'm supposed to do a longer run, I go, you know what, I'll just go for a little bit this morning. And then what I do is I put my gear on, I put my shoes on, and then this weird thing happens, and that is once you've got one foot going in front of the other, once you've got your gear on and you're moving, it's much easier to keep going. I know that sounds, maybe it even sounds ridiculous to you, and maybe if you're smarter than me, and you probably are, maybe that trick won't work for you, but it really is worth a shot, because sometimes when you don't feel like going for a run, but you know you should, the hardest bit is just getting moving in the first place. And so if you can play these little tricks with yourself about just getting started, making any barriers that are between you and going for a run, like that feeling of, oh, I'm going to be tired and sweaty and, you know, all that sort of stuff, if you can get rid of that by saying, oh, you know, I'm just going to go for a short run so it won't be too bad, that's how you get started. And then once you started, you just keep going. And that's what's happened for me this morning. I was supposed to be out here. I was really only going to come down here for just, you know, maybe 2 or 3 kilometres and cheat a little bit, I admit that. But now that I'm going, I want to sort of belt up the river, you know, have a really good look around, maybe do 10 or 15 Ks. But, you know, I can't really do that. I am actually in a bit of a rush, so I'm going to keep going. But that's the tip for this morning. I know it was a bit all over the place, but it really is a great tip to keep in mind. So give that one a shot if you're having trouble getting started, and as always, happy running.